Yeah, be right back real quick. And welcome back to StarCraft 2. So I just got an update from BattleNet, and little did I know it was a interface change, which is always nice to have anyway. So yeah, let's talk to some people as always after we finish every mission.
Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
Hang on a sec again.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us, or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
Oh yeah, I think I've allocated all that.
The Tal'Darim and Alarak have joined our fight, but we cannot strike against Ire until Amon's armies have been brought low. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go...
Oops.
Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, But I have seen their potential in Phoenix, and know that this time, they will not fail us.
And hi, Sophie. How are you doing tonight?
I have made a decision many of you will not agree with. During my time with Phoenix, I have seen that the Purifier program, under the right guidance, may be reborn.
History has shown the Purifiers cannot be controlled, Artanis.
They do not have to be. These personalities, like I, will have free will.
We do not have enough purifier matrices to create more like Phoenix.
You cannot possibly be considering what I think you are.
The original Purifiers are housed in orbit above the forest world of Endion, sealed within their warship, Cybros. I have seen through Phoenix that these warriors may be valuable to us. Perhaps the Conclave misunderstood them, treating them as simple robots and not proud Templar. It tried to control them.
And they rebelled, attacking their creators.
Would you not rebel against a slave master?
I have heard your counsel, and I have chosen to go to Endion. We leave at once.
The purifier stasis grid is still intact. We'll have to destabilize it from the generator below. I'm detecting a massive Zerg infestation on the surface. They can't be Kerrigans.
Amon's brood. This will not be easy.
Alright, let's check for any conversations.
I know this will work, Hierarch. I know I can guide the Purifiers through the darkness that lies ahead. Help them accept what they are. I can convince them that they will not be treated as servants again.
Then it appears as if you have found purpose, brother.
Since awakening, I have been confused, directionless, uncertain of what I am, how I came to be. Now, things are clear once more. Fate has laid out a purpose only I can accomplish. It is exhilarating.
Yes, you embark upon a task that even Phoenix could not achieve.
Yet he would attempt it if he could. I have learned much from Phoenix's memories, and through them, I have come to know myself. I am Phoenix, but not. I am my own entity, and I take pride in this.
Well, that's pretty nice.
The Zerg pose quite a problem. Disrupting the stasis grid was never going to be easy, and it certainly will be less so with Amon's brood attacking us.
We will hold them off long enough for your work, Karax.
The scientists sealed away Cybros with a device called the Megalith. It is the key to disabling the station's stasis lock. Once the grid is down, we have to act swiftly and bring Cybros online or flee orbit. The might of the brood below is too great.
Leave the defense to me.
Our scouts are reporting the Dominion is attempting to fight back the Golden Armada. Despite their efforts, multiple systems have fallen.
What you plan to do is awaken monsters, Artanis. They slaughtered every Templar on the base of Lantinum.
They rose against their masters. Our people never treated them as Templar.
Because they are robots, created to do the bidding of the Conclave.
Is this what you think of Phoenix? A robot whose only purpose is to do your bidding?
He certainly defies expectations. He is more.
Perhaps the original Purifier robots will be too. If nothing else, think of their benefit to the war effort.
That is, if they choose to join us.
I believe in Phoenix. I am willing to take the risk.
Alright, let's get started.
shield emitters on Endion must be disabled if we are to reactivate Cyros. The time to begin is now, Hierarch. Cyros, the vault of the purifiers. It is fortunate that Amon's brood has been unable to penetrate its stasis grid.
I now have access to Endion's records. The stasis grid is sealed by complicated locking mechanisms. They can only be destabilized by a certain device. The megalith. I'll begin recovering it now, so it may work on the locks.
It will need protection. These forests already crawl with Zerg abominations.
Then we shall clear them out.
If I may, Hierarch, this facility once developed powerful weapons for the Empire.
I have heard tale of the mighty Colossi, scaling cliffs, besieging enemies from afar. Let us see how they fare against the Zerg.
Yep, now we're introduced to the Colossi.
The Zerg are coming from that cave. If we fire on the rock formation, it will seal the opening.
Let's take care of these guys. Let's take care of this Nidus worm.
Well done. The area is secure. Warp coordinates for our nexus point are locked. Karax, activate the megalith.
Authorization in progress. The megalith should be ready shortly, Hierarch. We will monitor its status and alert you when it is online. The megalith systems will take a few moments to activate. It will be ready to move out soon. In the meantime, I've upgraded our robotics facilities to construct colossi. You can warp them in whenever you wish, Hierarch.
Yeah, now let's get started on building the base. Care of anything that's around here? Ah, right, I'm the one with the void rays now. What are these again? I guess I'll keep building these. Like building probes, of course. Oh, isn't that
The
obvious?
megalith should be finishing up shortly. We should ensure that we have enough forces to defend it.
Too bad I'm working on getting an army of void destroyers right now. I'd rather just get a head start on taking out anything that gets in our way.
The megalith is online. We must ensure it reaches the stasis locks safely.
Minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Oh my god, he's gonna get himself killed. Right. But hey, learning does help a lot, you know?
The megalith has reached the first stasis lock. It will be safe below the surface as it does its work.
Build.
You have not enough minerals.
Got 2 Stargates, of course.
You have not enough minerals. I'm detecting Zerg movement. Warriors, ensure none reach our nexus point.
Well, that's Protoss for ya. They're really expensive.
The megalith is almost done with this lock. I would advise you to make preparations for its next move.
You have not enough minerals.
I'll be 19 and I'll be able to have a full workforce.
Identify our foe.
Sensors show the first stasis lock has been disabled. The megalith is relocating to the next one.
Let me clear it out for them. And get my Colossi to pick up any items. Oh, I already cleared it out for them.
The canyon grows narrow ahead. Crawlers, they're rooting on the ridge. Brace for incoming fire.
Has arrived safely at the second stasis lock. It shall be brought down shortly.
Get rid of all this.
Interesting. I believe this facility used power cores of incredible size to provide energy for experiments. They should be hidden somewhere within these hills. If our warriors can destroy them, we can claim the Solarite components within.
I think I might be able to have enough for destroyers.
The Death Fleet descends.
The first power core has been secured. Warping it aboard now.
Engage the enemy. The time has come. Blood shards aligning. Seek and destroy. Not long now. Your only destruction awaits our foes. Reconqueror. Extermination. I am the Emperor.
Are these guys real quick?
We meet the enemy in battle.
The megalith's work is nearly complete. It will move again soon.
And bringing in more destroyers. Let's construct additional pylons.
Destruction awaits all traitors.
Yeah, I know about them. I know about them.
Our pylon is under attack.
Stasis lock disabled, and the grid is now at 60%. The megalith is en route to the third lock now.
Yeah, just gonna let my void rays do the job. Well, destroyers rather.
Speak, the Death Fleet descends. Extermination shall come.
Yeah, I know, it's a reference to like the old cow level rumors in the original Diablo, which became realistic in Diablo 2. Well, we went through that. It was really awesome. You know that, Sophie.
Your will imposed.
Oh man, I remember when I did it with like my eldest sister before she started liking a lot more bad games and whatnot than good ones. Like just doing like the cow level, it's like I really didn't care at one point. I just wanted to get the playthrough done. But when I did it with you and Ellen, yeah, that was awesome. Oh man, I guess
Is disabling the third lock.
considering our relationship as siblings nowadays, compared to the time we had with StarCraft, no, Diablo 2? Yeah.
Your will imposed. Understood. Seek and destroy. Extermination shall come.
You require more Vespine gas.
Only destruction awaits. The Death Fleet descends. Seek and destroy.
I am detecting a large number of Zerg bioforms in the cave network ahead.
We can use the terrain to our advantage. Topple the rock formations near the entrance and seal the Zerg within the caves.
Yeah, we were just doing that.
Shards align.
Yeah. I still remember, like, in Diablo 3, the world where it was like My Little Pony or something. That was hilarious. When I think about it now, that was hilarious.
A significant number of Zerg have been detected in the caves ahead. Exercise caution. This lock is almost destabilized. The megalith will relocate shortly.
Yep, basically.
The third lock has been disabled, and the megalith is on the move. My readout shows Cybros beginning to awaken from stasis. Only 2 remain, Hierarch.
Our pylon is under attack.
Yeah, I'm getting my people over here to help out.
Awaits our foes. Understood.
Your allies are in battle.
They already took care of it.
Extermination shall come.
Yeah, I better block this cave. Yeah, that one. Oh man, I can't help but think, since I know this was also around the time My Little Pony was popular, I suppose.
Entire Zerg hive cluster between the megalith and the last.
Yeah, I hate to imagine all the people that hated the show because it was popular. And it was bringing in the wrong people too. At least in my opinion.
Phase link authorized. The megalith is now disabling the 4th lock.
I actually have the remake of Link's Awakening. At the very least, when I see remakes like that, it's like, this is how you do a remake, Game Freak.
The Death Fleet descends.
Thing you used to do back then. Take this out.
Seismic disturbance detected. Nidus works are inbound on your location.
Which oh, that. I mean, that's what it's targeted for, yeah. Yeah, I remember you talking about that when we first met Sophie. So there's that. You know what the funny thing is? I've realized this was actually one of the co-op missions too, like escorting that robot thingy.
Lock destabilization is nearly finished. The megalith will disembark soon.
Shards aligning. Your will imposed. Not long now. Extermination shall come. Seek and destroy. Stand ready.
What are you all doing here? Supposed to be guarding the base.
Of eternity. Understood. Ash and cinder.
Well, since I cleaned up all that, I'm gonna escort
The lock is down and the megalith is traveling. Stasis grid at 20%. Wait. I'm detecting activity in the Zerg hive nearby. They're reinforcing the last lock.
Yeah, as far as I know, he does. One thing I know for certain, like his icon, like current icon, last I checked, probably still is, was a pony as well.
Blood shards aligning. Ash and cinder. Your will imposed. Extermination shall come. Not long now. Understood. Seek and destroy. The death is
Where's the reinforcements? That's what I want to know.
aligning. Understood.
Don't see any.
Not long now. Your will imposed. Ash and cinder. Your will imposed. Not long now. Blood shards aligning. Seek and destroy. Extermination shall come. Recam rock.
And done.
The final lock is destabilizing, and the grid is down. We've done it! Cybros is free from stasis.
Recall our forces from Endion's surface. We take this battle to Cybros.
I love how there's a void ray in the background.
A new faction has joined our forces in the War Council.
Not really.
We have received new robotic siege technology, Hierarch. Please make your selection.
I think I'll go with this.
The legendary Arbiter vessels have been reconstructed due to our great need. They can be deployed at your discretion.
We feel your presence. Destruction is at hand. We feel your presence. Destruction is at hand.
Yeah, I like the destroyers too much. Yeah, since so far I've had
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Cassar de Templari.
I think I'll give these Reavers the chance. Nothing new yet, so... Now to talk to everyone.
Cybros will not be able to resist the Zerg for long. We should move quickly if we hope to save the Purifiers.
I require your honest counsel, Phoenix. Do you believe the Purifiers will join us?
I do not know. They may harbor rage, resentment for the actions of our forebears.
The Daylom is not the Conclave. We are united in purpose, like never before.
And that is why the Purifiers must be allowed to choose their fate for themselves. Without freedom, a people can be controlled, but never united.
This is true, and yet, the Firstborn have ill need of another enemy.
And I believe in you to not create one. Your actions determine the future for both the Templar and the Purifiers. But now is the time to act, Hierarch.
You are right. The way forward may be difficult, but it is necessary. Thank you, my friend. Your plan worked, Karax. The stasis grid is down. We must act now.
If we can bring Cybros online, the battle station should begin to defend itself.
And the Purifiers?
They have lain dormant for millennia. They may still harbor anger towards us. If they turn on us, we will have to fight.
We failed them before, not understanding what it was we had birthed. These personalities may be replications, but they are alive.
After spending so much time with Phoenix, I share your belief.
Yeah, I know, it's been pretty fun so far. Like, getting back to this after... Well, since I started again last year, I'd probably say after 9 years.
Why was Endion chosen as the world Cybros was to orbit?
For thousands of years, it has been a research retreat. Here, Protoss scholars secluded themselves from political affairs to focus on the task of devising technology that would benefit the Empire. The Psi Matrix was first conceived here. When it was decided that the Purifiers would be shut down, they became a symbol of achievement, but also the dangers of it.
So they were brought to a research colony.
Where better than a place where our greatest scientists resided, constantly improving Cybros' stasis field.
And how many resided on the world below?
800,000 Kalai, a contingent of Templar.
I only hope their deaths were swift.
Whoa! That's surprising.
I assume your plan is to bind these robotic warriors to your will.
They will be allowed their freedom, much like Phoenix. Making slaves of them is what led to their revolt before.
Oh, this foolish idealism taxes my patience.
Idealism? They are the replications of our greatest champions. Was it so different when we gave your people freedom, by breaking them away from Malash's grip?
Only to deliver them to mine. I could not allow my people to be guided by Amon's lies any further, but make no mistake. They are not free. Freedom is a delusion, granted to the weak by the strong.
You speak as Amon does. For the sake of your life, that will change.
Instill the Phoenix machine as the new executor of the Purifiers, and use them as the tools of destruction they were built to be.
It would be pretty cool, yeah. A lot more fun than this.
Grid down, the Zerg have begun infesting the surface of Cybros. We do not have long if we wish to save the Purifiers. Your Templar are ready, Hierarch. Give the word, and it shall be reclaimed.
Sign me up to the Purifier program, though. That sounds a lot more awesome. Well, personally, I'd rather be a Zerg Ultralisk, though. Get some blue colors with me.
These Zerg are truly as tenacious as the archives claim. Their infestation already spreads across the surface.
And Amon's hybrid have begun fortifying the hives. We must hope for the aid of the Purifiers. requires to win this battle.
Indeed. According to the station schematics, Cybros's power architecture is divided into 4 distinct quadrants. Each is sealed by 3 null circuits. Destroying all of the circuits in a quadrant should restore its power, activating at least some of the purifiers.
Well,
We will need to keep a watchful eye upon the core matrix. If the Zerg destroy it, Cybros falls as well.
I was gonna say, I think we would, like, destroy the entire world overall, given the technology we would
We
have.
should try to locate the null circuits as soon as it is safe to do so, Hierarch.
Artanis, there are unpowered cannons placed near the core matrix. With enough fortification, this would be a defensible position.
Yeah, I gotta wait till pylon is done.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I have no idea.
You have not enough minerals.
I know. Gotta get mineral gathering started as soon as I can, as...
The fallen still serve.
Oh man, I feel like this is gonna take a while.
You have not enough minerals.
I guess while this is going on, I know I shouldn't be leaving RTS on while AFK. One way to get Neptune to stop interrupting me, I'm gonna get him a bone real quick.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, be right back.
A Zerg force is preparing to move on the core matrix. Warriors, defend the core. Base is under attack.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Alright, I'm back.
We should head out and destroy the null circuits. The purifiers will attack the Zerg and slow their attacks upon the core.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool quote. Yeah, I'm actually trying to get my destroyer army as soon as I can.
I'm detecting a purifier awakening on its own. Wait, something is amiss. The AI has gone rogue.
Its Solarite memory lattice has grown irreversibly unstable. We should disable it. At least we can put its Solarite to use.
Okay, cool. Take a little break from
The fallen still serve.
The Zerg broods are reacting to our battle plan. They have begun guarding the null circuits.
Yeah, I figured. I think that's enough for now.
You call upon me. Our triumph is at hand. Very well.
There, a null circuit. Destroy it, and power should begin to flow again.
Alright, have fun. I'm just gonna continue building my army in the meantime. Get like a head start on them. Yeah, now I could start.
Zerg are attacking from the northeast. They're trying to break through our nexus point.
As the shadow wills.
Haven't I heard that quote from like a necromancer in Warcraft 3?
Adum Torinas. This warrior awakens. So be it.
Alright,
The Death Fleet descends.
You have not enough minerals.
Your foes shall. I am the Ember of Eternity.
yeah, let's get a head start on destroying the bases.
Blood shards aligning. Your will repose. Seek and destroy. Speak your command. Blood shards aligning. Understood.
Repair this as soon as I can. Just like that.
Your will
You have not enough minerals.
Karaz, our
Base is under attack.
The Death Fleet descends. Not long now. Their extermination shall come.
The core matrix is under attack. It must not fall.
Seek and destroy.
I guess in the meantime, I'll build... Bruh.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
We finished the last... one, and I'll take this one here.
The Zerg are attacking the core matrix. Repel their assault.
The fallen still serve. Speak your command. Understood.
Let's get rid of this purifier warden real quick.
Extermination shall come.
You have not
Only destruction awaits our foes. The Death Fleet descends.
Hierarch, the Hybrid are moving to strike the core matrix. We must tighten its defenses.
Here, this warden right here.
base is under attack.
Got him down, but I guess I'll use this.
A shame. Karax, do what you must.
Understood, Phoenix. I will see the Solarite is recovered properly.
Seek and destroy. Extermination shall come. Not long now.
Oh god, that chain of beam light, destruction beam. Well, there goes those larvae.
Energy flow increasing exponentially. It's working. The purifiers are activating.
The Death Fleet descends. I am Executor Clolarian. I address the leader of the Firstborn.
Executor Clolarian, your deeds are taught to all Templar, even to this day.
Cease your adulation. Why do you seek the Purifiers?
Brothers, you were created to protect the Empire, yet we did not treat you as you deserved. As true Templar, I implore you to forgive our ancestors' mistakes, to take up your ancient charge once more, and join us as equals.
We will see if you speak truth. You will aid us in purifying this alien threat. Only then shall we discuss this further. Sentinels! Advance upon the alien stronghold. Purify the invaders. Blood shards aligning. Understood.
I better help them out. I think they have this covered.
Blood shards aligning.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
It's gone now, though.
The Death Fleet descends.
I didn't know that was a thing, disabling the sounds. Okay then.
Our triumph is at hand.
You must construct additional pylons.
The Death Fleet descends. Seek and destroy. Not long now. Understood. Your will imposed. Ash and cinder. Extermination shall come.
At least all the creeps would die, but I gotta get rid of this.
Understood. Not long now. Seek and destroy. Destruction awaits all traitors. Rekamberok.
Let's see if there's anything I could look for.
Bloodshards aligning. Your will imposed.
Base is under attack.
I guess I'll take this route.
The Death Fleet descends. Bloodshot aligning. Your will imposed. Extermination shall come. Not long now.
Or I could take this route since I already see it.
Ash and cinder. Your will imposed. Extermination shall come. Ragnarok. Give me purpose. The Death Fleet descends.
Get rid of all these.
Extermination shall come. Only destruction awaits our foes. Not long now. Seek and destroy.
Base is under attack.
Null circuits destroyed. Station at half power.
Oh man, look at that carnage right now.
Your will imposed. Purifiers, our home is under assault by alien forces. Move out and eliminate them.
Base is under attack.
Only destruction awaits our foes. Ragnarok.
At least they got it.
Vespene Geyser exhausted.
Bloodshards aligning. Not long now. I am the end. Speak. Only destruction awaits our foes.
Vespene Geyser exhausted.
The Death Fleet descends. I'm waiting. So be it. Zerashk Gulida. The fallen still serve.
Gotta take care of this real quick.
We meet the enemy in battle. I am the Ember of Eternity. Ash and cinder. Blood shards aligning. Seek and destroy.
Alright, is there a lot more? Oh, hey. Cleaned out.
Extermination shall come. The Death Fleet descends. Not long now.
Right, so take out another section.
Understood.
Probably around here.
Ash and cinder. Blood shards aligning. Understood. Your will imposed. Zerash Gulida. Seek and destroy. Ash and cinder.
Take care of all these guys here.
Base is under attack.
I would advise against attacking this hive cluster with our forces, Hierarch. This is the Purifier's purpose, after all. We should attack this null circuit. Destroying it will help us awaken the Purifiers.
Base is under attack.
Your will imposed. Ash and cinder.
Alright, I'll take that out.
Destroy.
I killed some of the hybrids too.
Blood
That's nice.
Is under attack.
not long now.
Base is under attack.
Oh my god! Makes me wonder if multiplayer even has destroyers, or I'd have to check co-op after this. Where is...
The last grouping of null circuits is located here.
Vespine Geyser exhausted. Base is under attack.
There goes one of them. At least that took care of one of the,
Not long now.
The third quadrant is coming online now. Cybros is at 75% power.
oh, cool. Might as well just help out with their little invasion.
Brothers, our time has come. Eliminate the alien bioforms with extreme prejudice. Extermination shall come. Seek and destroy.
Might as well help him out take out this base.
Extermination shall come. Ash and cinder. Understood. Seek
Oh,
blood
oh my god, it just got stuck there. Oh my.
The Death Fleet descends. Seek and destroy.
Might as well get rid of all these overlords.
And cinder. Recanderok. Seek
Right,
and
now for the very last ones.
I, the Death Fleet, descends. Understood. Blood shards aligning. Betrayal is death. Give me purpose. Your foe shall burn. Not long now. Extermination shall come. Ash and cinder. Understood. The Death Fleet descends. Your will imposed. Seek and destroy. Recanderok. Blood shards aligning. Seek and destroy.
Let me get rid of these tumors real quick.
Blood shards aligning. Not long now. Recanderok. Extermination shall come. Understood. Only destruction awaits our foes. Extermination shall come. Not long now. Seek and destroy. Only destruction awaits our foes. Ash and cinder. Understood. Your will imposed.
2 more to go.
Understood. Extermination shall come. Recanderok. And destroy. Your will imposed.
And done.
That's it. Seals are fully unlocked. Cypros is awakening. Hierarch, Cypros has reached full power, and the purifiers are cleansing the station of the Zerg.
Fight on, brothers. Slaughter them to the last.
Wait, I've been disconnected from Cypros' systems.
The core is activating. It's going to fire.
Lorian, what are you...
Commencing purification.
Zerg biosigns disappearing. The surface of Endion has been cleansed of life.
It is over.
Well then. Obviously, I've already gotten these achievements. Let's continue.
Phoenix, contact the Purifiers. I would speak to them. Executor Clolarian, you have awoken during the Firstborn's darkest hour. You have shown us that the Purifiers are a mighty force that could turn the tide of this war. I ask you now to honor your sacred charge as Templar and fight beside your brethren as you did before.
You are no different than the Conclave. Once again, you try to control us.
No. I wish to make amends for our past failures. I have fought battles alongside one of you. Phoenix, the one you are linked with. The Conclave feared your kind, but they are no more. I know you are true Templar. I have seen it. I ask that we stand as one, or none of us shall stand at all.
I will counsel with the others.
They are deliberating.
If we are to follow, we would ask the entity Phoenix to speak for us. There is much about this time we do not yet understand. But as long as you hold to your word, Hierarch, the Purifiers shall join the Firstborn.
Ah, okay, that's fine. But how are you doing tonight, by the way?
I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
These Purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you. For now.
I answer the call.
The skies await.
I answer the call.
Oh, I like the idea of the Mirage. So there's that. Okay, have fun. I'm trying to wrap up Legacy of the Void as well. I guess I'll go with the beam, but otherwise I'll just upgrade everything here. And now to talk to everyone here.
We have achieved an incredible feat, friend Phoenix.
Phoenix. I have been thinking more upon that name. It is the moniker of another. I do not believe I should use it any longer. I am not he.
Phoenix was the bravest warrior I have ever known. He faced terrible odds and emerged victorious. Slayed enemies the likes of which most cannot even comprehend. And yet, you have proven to be of equal bravery. He would have been honored that a warrior such as you bore his name. And so am I.
Your words honor me, Hierarch. But one day, I must find my own path and my own name.
I have been analyzing the Purifier bodies en masse. Their systems function more effectively when in proximity to each other. Outlying protocols can be offloaded to unoccupied cores.
What does any of that mean, Karax?
Their data web was designed to replicate the sense of the Kala. They are connected to each other.
Interesting.
Yes, however, it is a synthetic representation. There is no emotional wave.
The engineers who built them could not imagine how they could ever be seen as Protoss without the light of the Kala. If only our ancestors could see us now.
All I could say is they probably see you as heretics. Probably.
Rohana.
I can see it, Artanis. The truth Amon wishes to hide. While his brethren, the Xel'Naga, slumbered through the millennia, Amon and his followers descended upon Ire.
And he uplifted our people. They ruled over us as teachers, as gods.
He changed us, manipulated our essence. But we grew beyond his control. He and his followers fled to Xeris to create the Zerg. The hybrid are the culmination of his efforts. False Xel'Naga, created in his image. We must...
Rohana, this is too dangerous. You cannot go on like this.
I must, Hierarch. It is my duty to know the truth, to bear it. I know now. This is my purpose.
And one more conversation.
Are we finished wasting time? Or are there more pointless errands to attend to before we strike at Amon?
The Purifiers will be a useful addition to our forces. I would hardly call this an errand.
Yes, but as we already discussed, you chose to give them freedom, hoping that they will do as you command.
Do not presume to lecture me about my decisions, Tal Darim.
But I so enjoy our exchanges.
I could see that.
It brings me great joy that the Purifiers have chosen to join the Daylon. But Amon's armies are still a threat. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
So yeah, semi-final world now.
Hierarch, as ordered, my Dark Templar have tracked Mobius Corps to their base within the asteroid belt of Revanskar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his. Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Corps' vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Doom fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Corps will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
With our ship boarded, I need our best warriors here. I know you were not trained for battle, Facesmith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
Alright, so yeah. This is the level before the final set of levels.
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure. If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in. There are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance. This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
The shadow.
Yeah, not anymore.
Overrush. Calibrating. Order received. Taking flight. We are ready. The time is now. Agreed. Justice is served.
Karax, we are having difficulty repelling the hybrid on the Spear of Doom. Have you located their stasis chambers?
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Sounds good.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Where are the other guys?
The battle is won. Agreed. The time is now.
Wait. casualties regardless.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, sorry about that.
You have not enough minerals.
It's one less of them to worry
Some
about.
experiments should never be done.
To victory.
Mineral field. I am detecting several banshees approaching our nexus.
Amon has awoken. We sleep no more.
Let us proceed. To victory.
Sorry about that.
Completed. Mineral field depleted.
War has no end. Calibrating.
Mineral field depleted.
I think that was all the... Yep, that's all of them. I just need to start a new...
Victory. Too long have I rested. Battles won. The time is
Now let's... Here... Oh my god, there are some enemies here. I should probably get rid of.
Justice is served. We are poised for victory.
Get rid of one of these power cores here. Yes, I will say carriers are pretty awesome.
The power core is destroyed. Mobius core energy reserves dropping to 66%.
Excellent work, Phase Smith. Press on.
Justice is served. Prepare to engage.
Get rid of all the other stuff here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
We are poised for victory. To victory. Awaiting the call. We are ready. Justice is served.
As much as I want to use destroyers, I think I just want to keep keep the carriers going. Just this once as well.
We are poised for victory.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let me take care of the next bonus.
The time is now. The battle is won.
Mineral field depleted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Depleted.
The hybrid chambers are gone, and their solarite is ours. That went better than I'd hoped.
Base is under attack. You require more Vespene gas.
Carrier has arrived.
Mineral field depleted.
Poised for victory. Un Agreed. Justice is
Mineral field depleted. Vespene geyser exhausted.
Let us proceed. We are ready.
Now to take care. Whoa!
Battle is won.
Oh man, I forgot about these.
To victory. Zara Kunur. Prepare to engage. Zara Kunur. Agreed. Prepare to engage.
to you.
Pretty good comeback right there.
The platform's power grid is nearly offline, Hierarch. There is only one more core.
Well done, Karax. The attacks on the ship have slowed.
Justice is served. We have met the enemy.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Justice.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Carrier has arrived.
Thank God building the interceptors are automatic. Already I'm imagining how they're being built inside the carriers after one goes down.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Might as well help them out.
To victory. The time is now.
Vespine Geyser exhausted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, time for another trip.
Carrier has arrived. Let us move not fight.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
We have met the enemy.
Taking flight.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
There we go.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let us proceed. We are ready. Not fight.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
We have met the enemy.
Alright, so at least we're almost done with this area.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Now let me get rid of all this.
Mobius Corps battle cruisers are warping away from the Spear of Adum.
Yes, I believe I have found them. It is no matter. We will not be deterred.
And it's down.
The final power core has been destroyed. We must strike now. Hierarch, is the Spear of Adum secure?
Yes, we repelled the invaders before they could reach the Solar Core. Our weapon systems are yours to command.
It was my honor to serve. Fire!
Well, that takes care of that. No more hybrids for now. Or at least being made.
Amon's hybrid facility lies in ruin. His hybrid armies shattered. And yet, for the briefest of moments, we lingered on the cusp of ruin. We endured because of the actions of one brave Templar. In the midst of darkness, I have seen a light. I have seen defiant hope. Carax of the Kalai, you were born a craftsman from a caste of engineers. But now, you stand as a warrior. Today, it is clear that the age of castes has come to its end. Today, we must all become Templar.
Artanis, you strive to maintain this flawed existence, but you will not stop me.
Amon, I have destroyed your Terran army, eradicated your hybrid facility, and turned your servants to my side. All that is left is your destruction.
Impudence, back. You are insignificant in the face of the salvation I bring. You will come to Ire and die.
He is gone. He is so arrogant. Just as he could look into me, so I have looked into him. His form is almost complete, and now he waits for us to return. He plans to bring the Great Fleet down upon us. There is a way around this. We have to eliminate the sacred psi matrix that powers Ire, or we are all doomed.
If he intends to use the Golden Armada to stop us from destroying his body, then you are right. Destroying the psi matrix is essential. It seems this connection of yours has proved worthwhile. But it is time to free yourself from Amon. Sever yourself from the Kala.
I would relinquish all that I know.
It is the only way. Unshackle yourself from the past, Rohana, and step into this new age.
For the Daylon.
Yeah, you were already looking ridiculous with that. So good on you. Or good for you.
It is time for retribution. We will set a course for Ire.
Well, at least she finally listens, at the very least.
There are new personnel awaiting your review in the War Council, Hierarch.
The Golden Armada has devastated the sector, Artanis. I know we cannot engage them directly, but this must not continue.
Capital ships have docked within the Spear of Adun. They await your preference.
Valor is eternal.
Damage over time? Huh.
Carrier has arrived.
Valor is eternal.
I like the idea of damage over time, since I do a lot of that in Final Fantasy XIV, so Tempest it
The
is.
Tal'Darim Wrathwalker robotics are now online, Hierarch.
Ground and air units, you know, sign me up. So, there's nothing I could do for Solarites. But in the meantime, I'll be right back.
most advanced technology the Kalai ever created, you make a large number of computational errors.
And you complain a great deal for a Kalai. Hierarch, the Purifiers are impressed with your leadership. They clamor to strike at the heart of Amon.
Friend Phoenix, they are impressed equally with yours.
Yes, they have chosen to follow my command. Leadership is new for me, as is everything else.
I had not intended to become Hierarch. I questioned the decision. There had to be someone more worthy. Do not fall into the same mental traps I did, my friend. The Purifiers follow you for a reason, as the Dalam now follow me. Self-doubt will only cloud your decision-making.
You speak truth, Hierarch. You speak as a leader.
The deeds of a Templar suit you, Karax.
For the entirety of my life, I have given myself to the art of creation. My war has been one of design, a battle against obstacles that hinder optimization. I am a faithsmith, and will always be my first calling. But as times change, those who were not born true Templar can become so through their deeds.
Then ready yourself, Templar. You will be needed.
Yeah, I just realized I was muted, but I'm back as well. I will say that bantering right there really gave me a good laugh too. Oh my god, is this game trying to cheer me up as well? Just like Black and White does? Thanks anyway.
Rohana, before you freed yourself from the Kala's grip, did you see anything else?
Yes, I saw Amon's end. As the Firstborn created the Kala, the Xel'Naga were disturbed from their slumber. They felt an absence within the void itself. They discovered Amon and his followers at Xeris, and a war among the gods erupted. Amon unleashed the Swarm.
And the Swarm consumed the Xel'Naga.
Only a fraction remained within Ulnar. In the final confrontation, Amon was felled, but he was not defeated. He returned to the void, twisting it with his hatred. His servant, Narud, machinated for eons, seeking a body to sustain his master.
The hybrid.
A stepping stone towards the host body he now forges upon Ire. His plan is almost complete.
We are still here, Rohana, and he can be defeated again.
Such hubris. To think that they could control what they did not understand. Oh, it's always hubris with the Terrans. Get too close to a black hole, and it will crush you.
We once thought the same of the Tal'Darim, Alarak. We believed you mindless and obedient slaves.
And we thought you were weak, impure, and unworthy. And yet now we stand together.
Perhaps we acted too rashly with Mobius Core. There may have been a different way.
Oh, Templar, is there ever a moment when your people do not doubt themselves? No, Artanis. Extermination was the only course. The hybrid leave nothing to save.
Alright.
So many lost. So much destruction. But there is a glimmer of hope. We will destroy Amon's host body and cast him from the Kala. The Templar shall make our final stand for Ire. Brothers, sisters, the time has come for our attack.
Oh, well, this is truly a miracle.
Rohana has used her connection to the Kala to reveal Amon's plan. He forges a hybrid body to indwell, and exists within it and the Kala. But he remains vulnerable until this form is complete. He must call upon the Golden Armada for defense.
There is still a way to prevent them from warping to Ire, by dismantling the warp network's power structures.
That would grant us the time we need to destroy Amon's hybrid form. Clever.
Once he only has the Templar to inhabit, we unleash the Keystone, removing Amon from the Kala.
It will not contain him for long.
No, but long enough for our people to sever their connection to the Kala and thrust him back into the void.
His optimism is dangerous. We could destroy them all from orbit, and not waste such time.
How dare you suggest the destruction of our people?
I will not accept that, Alarak. What we face is a true horror, but we must endure it. Ready yourselves. The final confrontation is upon us, and we will meet it head on.
All right. How to go through all these conversations.
I have such tangible memories of Ire. I can still feel the warm breezes of Aldera, its hot sunlight filling my every pore.
The Praetor Council took me to Aldera as a youngling too. It is there where I ignited my first Psyblade.
Phoenix as well. It was the proudest moment of his life. He felt such purpose, such surety of his existence. I look forward to seeing this place he so loved for the first time.
Those memories you hold, they are of another place. That world is no more.
Then we shall build a better one on top of it.
The Keystone is reacting to void energies on the surface of Ire. But this scale, it can only be...
Amon. How long until the Keystone is ready?
I do not know. It has only been used like this once before. The Keystone shows clear evidence of tampering, likely by this Narud creature mentioned in the Terran engineer Swan's report. It was adapted to drain the void energies within Kerrigan and store them until they could be redistributed to revive Amon. The foundation is there, but it was never intended to house the full energies of a Zalnaga.
You will find a way, Karax. If there is one thing I have learned, you will not rest until you have found your result. I have faith in that.
Thank you, Hierarch. But this will prove difficult. The Keystone was intended to be a vessel, not a prison.
The psionic matrix was first sparked 3,000 years ago. It is strange. Such a joyous event, and I only know of it from what has been recorded in history. I do not feel the memory. I cannot tell you of the joy that Protoss felt as the first pulse charged the psi matrix, or the rush of thoughts that cascaded through the Kala and the minds of the proud Kalai.
And yet, we know all that we need to about these times, Rohana.
Yes. You must understand, though, to have so little of experience to recall it, my account is capable of flaws, of imperfection.
Perhaps this is how our history should be viewed after all, without certainty, only seen through the era one lives in.
Ire. Some of my people are seeing it for the first time. They were born on Shakuras and have only heard tales of our homeland.
They will see much more of it, now that the power of the Keystone is within our grasp. Zeratul spoke truly. It has ushered us unto hope.
Yes, though not as we initially suspected.
Still, his tireless devotion brought us this chance. I will forever honor him for that.
As shall I.
Hierarch. Your people are lost, Artanis. I know you desire to save them, but it will not be done. Our focus should be on Amon's destruction alone.
By destroying Amon's body, then liberating my people from the Kala, he will be thrust back into the void. It is a victory we can achieve.
It is a folly and a risk we do not need to incur. We should eradicate the Protoss. Burn the entire world and all on it.
No, Alarak. If we may save my people, it will be done. Do not defy me on this.
Of course, I only counsel wisdom. If you do not wish to hear it, I will say no more.
Yeah, because it's always advice that they don't agree with. Yeah, hi Heath, how are you doing tonight? Oh yeah, I'm actually on Ire, and then I have the epilogue to do.
The Psi Matrix's power structures are accessible from 3 locations across Ire. We must divide our forces to destroy them. I shall coordinate you and your Executor's efforts from aboard the Spear of Adun. We can begin as soon as you are ready, Hierarch.
Oh man, that would make a pretty good wallpaper. For my lock screen, of course.
The Psionic Matrix is the beating heart of Ire, formed from a lattice of Kadaran crystals embedded within the planet's crust. Its power structures can only be accessed from 3 points. If we destroy them, it should disable the warp network.
I will send 3 forces. We shall destroy the Matrix before Amon can recall the Golden Armada to Ire.
Vorazun, Alarak, you must enter the Citadel of the Executor to reach the first power structure. But the city has been infested.
No matter. We shall purge Antioch of the Zerg.
Even if I must do it myself.
I was about to say, I was thinking of like Antioch, Illinois. Even though I know it's technically the name of a city that was once a city in Anatolia, aka modern day Turkey.
So shall it be. So these are the Zerg who defeated you. Pitiful. They too shall fall before my power. Only because I will. Tell me, how did you lose ire to these animals? Did they leap up and chew apart your starships?
The Zerg were once the greatest threat my people faced. Only a fool would underestimate them.
Well then, I will bow to your experience as the fool.
How do you mean, Eve?
As I live. As I hesitate to think what you would do without me.
You are about to find out. This gate is sealed from the other side, and I shall move through the shadows to open it. Yarazgu, the enemy will never see me. We stand with our allies. Overseers. They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them. Much to be done.
Yeah, I know. I know it was like,
Shakuris. We stand with our
was
allies.
involved with the Crusades as well.
Our future is the Dalam. It is my honor. There is much to be done. We stand with our allies. Niraz Gulio. It is my honor.
Oh, okay.
Are you done yet? Or do I need to keep slaughtering the Zerg here?
Already done, Alarak.
The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue. Lit. As I desire. Only
Takes care of all those Zerglings.
As I will it. So goes the chain of ascension. Oh, I agree with this choice. So shall it be. Only because I will. Oh, well, I agree with this choice. As I desire. As I will it. Only because I will. So goes the chain of ascension.
Alright, that
As
takes
I
care of them.
desire. Only I agree with this choice. Only as I
There is much to be done.
I agree.
What is your will?
Those mutalisks are swarming en masse. I would do my best to remain undetected if I were you.
Our path is barred. It seems I must infiltrate the enemy's forces and unseal the way forward.
And hi, Alyssa. How are you doing tonight?
We stand with our allies. There is much to be done. Our future is the Dalam. And Arudin Shakuris.
There we go.
Niraz Gulio. We have nearly reached the power structure. Press forward, High Lord.
Orders from you. I agree with this choice.
Yeah, I'm doing good myself. Trying to wrap up this playthrough before I do some Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. And I assume you got the reminder in like the staff chat, right? Well, people complain about the graphics and story about this game.
As I desire. As I will.
Oh, get rid of these guys.
I agree with this choice. So shall it be.
The inner chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct approach. Guard me while I prepare. The Zerg will surely sense my growing power.
The Dalam. It is my honor.
Oh, funny too, like I've realized since I was playing The Lost Viking and like Blizzard's earlier games, I will say the comic book feel has always been like that since their early days anyway.
Our future is the Dalam. Niraz Gulio. We stand with our allies.
I was hoping when you could use that again.
Just a moment longer.
future is the daylight. Unbelievable. You didn't just blast open the door.
Both the Zerg and the power structure will trouble us no more. Contact the others and tell them of the victory I have brought you.
Rohana, Alarak and I have destroyed the power structure. Alert the next team that they may begin.
Carax, Phoenix, the loss of the first power structure has not gone unnoticed. Hybrid have convened to defend the area.
Good. They shall suffer the full extent of my wrath.
All in good time, friend Phoenix. The Hybrid are a powerful foe, and if we're going to face them, we will need support. I've spent quite some time studying void energy. I should be able to reclaim robotic units and structures from Amon.
Then let us assemble our army, so a hybrid may fall before it.
Yes, Hierarch. It will be Shanala Arai Dela. An immortal? I cannot free the pilot from Amon's grasp, but I should be able to take control of it. I am not detecting any robotic units ahead. I suppose now would be a good time to phase in some photon cannons. The Psi-Matrix will fall.
Oh, I see where this is going. So all his abilities are automatic. Okay.
We are united. The power structure lies ahead, but the temple grounds are vast.
Sentries, Immortals, Colossi, Reavers. We should reclaim as many as possible before proceeding. I hear you. I can reclaim the gateway and robotics facility in this area.
We could then supplement our forces with the units of our choosing. A clever plan.
It will be. The Psi-Matrix will fall. We are all.
That works.
I'm curious, Phase Smith. Could you take control of me?
If your systems were compromised by Amon, yes, I believe I could purify them. This is made by the bold.
Oh, this is pretty cool. I see.
You require more Vespine gas.
Yeah, I could. Oh, wait. One more. Immortal.
What may I resolve? We are all... Yes, Hierarch. I will find...
I return to serve.
Purpose guides us.
Alright, let's go.
I concur. Progress is made by the bold. Shanala Arai Delam. The Psi-Matrix will fall. It will be. We are united. Ire will be restored. A Phase is always prepared. Progress is made by the bold.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a
I'm
lot.
detecting a robotic support bay nearby. If we can claim it, we can construct Colossi.
This got me a Colossi.
Us.
Or
Ire
Colossus.
will be restored.
Colossi is, plural.
We are united. Naku Afal Ire. Shanala Arai Delam. We are all Templar. The Psi-Matrix will fall.
I am the blade of Arcanus.
Yes, Hierarch. We are united. Shanala Arai.
Oh god, you gotta love how Carax is walking.
Not enough minerals.
Rid of it. A Colossus here.
It will be.
Better reclaim some sentries while I'm at it.
Ire will be restored. Shanala Arai Dalam. Progress is made by the bold. I concur. Purpose guides us. The Psi Matrix will fall. We are united. My expertise is yours. Ire will be restored. Shanala Amon shall not prevail. Purpose guides us. It will be. I concur.
Alright.
We are united.
Let's see.
My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky, but their firepower would be a huge asset. Shanala Arai Dalam. We are united. I hear you.
You know, obviously I wanted to get those Reavers, like both of them, so yeah. But I want to also get a sentry to build up the support.
I concur. Progress is made by the bold. Shanala Arai Dalam. The Psi Matrix will fall.
So now there's another side I could do.
Purpose guides us. It will be.
Surely the Hydra will be no match for us now.
I believe you are right, friend Phoenix. Let us make for the power structure. Purpose guides.
Oh, so it was 60. I read that as 80.
We are united. It will be. A Face Smith is always prepared. Amon shall.
You have not enough minerals. You require more Vespine gas.
That should be good enough. Alright, we're all ready to go.
Progress is made by the bold. The Psi Matrix will fall. Shanala Arai Dalam. It will be. I will find a solution. Ire will be restored. Shanala Arai. My expertise is your. I hear you. Purpose guides. The way is open.
Your crusade has failed. Your brethren and the Master are one flesh.
Purpose guides us. I concur.
That takes care of all of them.
The Psi Matrix will fall. With the hybrid eliminated, we can safely destroy the power structure. There. The Matrix was never meant to be dismantled like this. It has released a massive overflow of psionic energy from the surface of Ire. Hierarch, I fear you are in great peril. Psionic energy is gathering in the cavern behind you. If it reaches your position...
Do not fear, Karax. My warriors and I will keep ahead of the energy storm. Victory is still within our grasp.
Artanis, I am sending my Dark Templar to clear the path ahead. They shall aid your advance.
As will the Purifiers, deploying warp prisons. The Tal'Darim shall win this battle for you. My warriors are joining your forces now.
Oh man, thanks for all the support, you guys.
Our path is clear.
Well, both my allies in the game, and everyone on the stream too.
The psionic energy has already flooded the cavern entrance. Continue fighting, warriors. I will channel the astral winds to heal your wounds. Future is ours. There can be no doubt. Change.
Oh, so these are like zealots as well.
The future is ours. There can be no doubt. With honor, I lead. Triumph through sacrifice. Together, we are strong.
The Purifiers are fighting near your position, Artanis. We have nearly destroyed a major hive cluster.
Cool, cool. Mountain? Alright, so, hopefully they reinforce.
Our path is clear.
Alright, I'm here.
We serve at your command.
A bold plan. Press on. The energies are closing in behind us. With honor, I lead. Our path is clear. The future is ours. Our path is clear. A bold plan.
Oh man, now that I think about it, like missions like these, have been nice additions to like co-op mode, if anything.
There can be no doubt. Together, we are strong. Our path is clear. Our path is clear. Together,
My Dark Templar are just ahead of your position, Hierarch. They have nearly taken down the final hive cluster.
honor, I lead. With honor, I lead. To me, Nerazine.
Several Nidus worms are defending the final power structure. My Dark Templar will aid you in destroying them.
Our path is clear.
No, I will say one thing Arcturus said in the first game. In unity lies strength. And look at this.
Together, we are strong. Our path is slay the Zerg. We are nearly there. Can be no doubt.
Yeah, I will say that.
A bold plan.
Alright.
The final power structure. When it falls, the Psi Matrix will be no more.
You have done it, Artanis. We have stayed the Golden Armada's advance, for now. Initiating dimensional recall.
I like the sound of that.
The Tal'Darim motherships have warped in to strengthen our fleet. I must admit, they are quite impressive.
We are the soul of strength.
Valor is eternal.
I like the Tempest a lot more.
I cannot begin to understand the depth of your sorrow, Artanis. Such noble Templar, now made a monstrosity. Those left, trapped in a body controlled by Amon.
It is the most horrific of fates. But what pains me is the uncertainty of facing them. They are my brothers. Sisters. When we strike these abominations, will our brethren bear witness within? Will they be silent watchers? Or are they already lost to oblivion?
I can offer you little comfort or surety, my friend. But know what you do is the only course.
What trivial task awaits us now?
Second to last mission, of course.
Now that the Psi Matrix has fallen, Amon cannot warp the Golden Armada back to Aiur to defend himself. We must destroy his host body before it fully awakens. For the sake of our people, we cannot falter.
What's going on?
Your actions have not eluded my gaze, Artanis. Your plans are not hidden from me. And you are too late. Behold, the form of your god. The culmination of a cycle set into motion when the stars were born. As I was your beginning, so shall I be your end. Know the truth, Artanis. Your people, your beliefs, your color, everything. A lie. There is nothing left of you.
You are wrong. We are finally free to become something more, and you will not stop us. Brace yourself for the full might of the Firstborn!
Yeah. I mean, it is pretty sudden. Yeah.
So this is Amon's host body. An abomination made from the flesh of our brethren and the Overmind's carcass.
Indeed, Hierarch. My sensors indicate his form is consuming void energies at an alarming rate. In this state, even our most powerful weaponry will have no effect upon Amon.
These shards, they generate void energy, drain life around them to feed his host body. They must be destroyed.
The land near them has been destabilized. It's almost as if he's terraforming the area, turning it into the void. Wait, the shards are opening rifts, summoning entities to defend them.
Then we are running out of time. Warriors, ready your blades. We fight for the future of Aiur.
So is there a time limit, or?
The void shards must be destroyed if we hope to strike at Amon's host form. Fight well, Templar.
okay. Oh, seriously, is there a time limit?
Listening. For Phoenix. Ulas Atari. The void reflects my will, and I will your destruction.
Amon is continually opening rifts to protect the shards. We will need to attack before the defenders become overwhelming.
You're fine.
My blade yearns.
Base is under attack.
Protocols aligned. Transmit. Awaiting instructions. Ulas Atari. With honor.
You have not enough minerals.
Make use of me. Phoenix.
I'd better destroy the first one. Because I want to get my destroyer army out as soon as I can. Ah, that doesn't work. Come on. That's one shard down.
We have done it. Warriors, press forward.
Zok Kalados.
You have not enough minerals.
Protocols aligned. Ulas Atari. For Phoenix. My blade yearns to meet our foe.
Oh man, well, I guess there goes the Overmind.
Cassar de Templari.
Move carefully, Hierarch. Destroying a void shard has increased the strength of the remaining four.
I will break the cycle of the Zelnaga.
Artanis, I am detecting a large number of void entities inbound on our nexus point. Get ready to defend.
Ulas Atari.
I'm really gonna have to build a bunch of Stargates as I can. Should be enough to start my destroyer armada. I have to reinforce ground units.
Base is under attack.
Engaging foe.
I stand up.
You have not enough minerals.
The death
You have not enough minerals.
ash and cinder.
Alright, I'm gonna have to keep pushing my ground units as well.
The enemy shall be purified. Protocols alive. For Phoenix. My blade yields to meet our foe. The enemy shall be purified.
Get rid of this. Clean up this.
Base is under attack. You have not enough minerals.
Oh god, you know, personally, I don't think I want to imagine that, Al. Oh god, no. Really? I mean, StarCraft 1 was on Nintendo 64. So, I guess that counts?
You have not enough minerals.
Well, obviously.
Time has the Death Fleet descends. Cassandra de Templari.
Artanis, there are several locations surrounding Amon's farm that would serve as excellent forward outposts. Clear out the enemy, and our forces will provide you with additional support.
Well, let me get rid of this real quick. Well, yeah, basically that. Feeling is mutual. I mean, it was really the console that really got me into gaming as well. I mean, I get the flaws these days, but still. It's an amazing console for its time for someone like me. The main excuse why I didn't have a PlayStation 1 back in the day either. What's happening now? almost there. Done.
A second shard has been destroyed. I can already sense Amon's protection weakening.
Seek and destroy. Speak your demands. We meet the enemy in battle. The death
Oh yeah,
descends.
that's what I've noticed.
All serve. I bring order.
No you don't.
Hierarch, we're tracking multiple flying entities heading for our nexus point.
Only destruction awaits our foes.
You must construct additional pylons.
The Death Fleet descends.
Oh my god! I have an idea.
Only destruction awaits our foes. Engaging foe. Only destruction awaits our foes. The Death Fleet
Yeah, and as far as I know, the first one had a lot of blood too, especially whenever someone dies.
guide my listening. Karaz Arak Shizul. Destruction awaits all traitors. Extermination shall come. Not long.
All right.
Destruction awaits all traitors. Extermination shall come.
Well done, Hierarch. My Nerazim are establishing a position now.
Oh, cool.
Speak your command. Ash and cinder. Seek and destroy. Not for soon.
Better have enough for...
Stood. Your will imposed. Unleash the consuming flame.
That base is under attack.
We meet the enemy in battle.
You require more.
Only destruction awaits our foe. The Death Fleet descends.
Let's take care of the hatchery here.
Extermination shall come.
Look at them go!
establishing purifier fortifications now. We follow you to war, Hierarch.
Only destruction awaits our foes. Extermination shall come.
Let me destroy this shard now.
The void shards are growing increasingly unstable. Engage them cautiously. We do not fully understand their power.
Your purification is at hand.
Yeah, I think we know.
You require more Vespene gas.
The Death Fleet descends.
There. And done. Thanks for the assist. I really appreciate it.
The third shard has fallen before us.
Extermination shall come.
The Nerazim join the fight.
Not long now.
You require more Vespene gas.
The Death Fleet descends. Free of your suffering.
Rift detected. Expect another onslaught of void entities soon.
Awaits our foes. Not long now.
Got the power here.
Destruction awaits our foes.
Yeah. I'd say so, yeah. Oh, thanks, Vorazoom.
You require more Vespene gas.
The Death Fleet descends.
Well, then again, it was a precursor to like the hero system in Warcraft 3.
Blood shards aligning. Extermination shall come.
Purifiers, go forth and purify.
Blood shards aligning.
Base is under attack.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Amon's downfall is at hand. Tal'Darim, your High Lord demands the Dark God's blood. Do not disappoint me.
All three forward positions have been secured, Artanis. Now, let us bring an end to Amon.
Not long now. Unmitigated chaos.
Hierarch, the remaining shards are bleeding void energy. Approaching them will be extremely dangerous.
Well, I see what they mean.
My Dark Templar are moving to strike against Amon.
You require more Vespene gas. Victory nears, my brothers. Fight with all you have!
I am the your foes shall burn. Your will impose. Extermination shall come.
Clear out this forward base. Like 3 pylons I could take down.
Purifier forces, head out and support our hierarch's warriors.
The Death Fleet descends. Not long now. Seek and destroy. Extermination shall come.
This is it, brothers. All of our hopes rest upon this moment.
Warriors, slaughter all who oppose my will. All traitors. I am...
Can't be good.
Dark Templar, strike with great fury.
Marking their location. They are heading towards our nexus point now.
Listening.
You require more Vespine gas.
The Death Fleet descends.
The enemy shall be purified.
Better get going. Or at least put some people here. Oh, pylon, of course.
Not long now. Speak your demands.
I'm almost done. I hope.
Warriors, ignite your blades. We take this fight to Amon himself.
Probably. And done. I know.
Abandon your fear. The end of an age is at hand.
No. Amon's form has awakened.
vessels, ready your weapons, now! Templar, unleash your fury!
Well, at the very least, that takes care of Amon.
Void energy levels dropping. Amon's host has been destroyed. Ready the keystone, Karax. Our final stand approaches.
I better have Stargates for the finale. Nope.
I have been blessed to truly get to know you, Artanis.
To call you friend, not just because of memory, but through experience.
Our journey is not yet over, friend Phoenix. If we win this day, know that the glory of building a new civilization lies ahead, and I will need you to help me do it.
It is a task I greatly look forward to. But I no longer wish to be called by the name Phoenix.
Oh?
I am honored to choose my own name. It will be Talendar.
Talendar. One who bears a strong heart. A fitting name. So it shall be.
Talendar? Gotta love the name change at the final mission.
Hierarch, it is done.
The Zelnaga Keystone is ready for deployment.
Indeed. However, the duration of the effect still deeply concerns me.
It is our only option. We must believe that there will be enough time to speak reason.
No matter what happens, if we die, we all die Templar. And I thank you for that. For your faith in me. It has been my eternal honor to serve you, Hierarch.
Artanis, Hierarch of the Dalam. You seem troubled by so much loss, Hierarch.
How could one not be? But the brooding you sense is only concern for the task at hand. To convince our people that they must shed what they hold most sacred.
You convinced me. I, who held the Kala above all else.
You knew the risk that connection was presenting to us.
Indeed. Though I seldom knew his possession, each was horrifying. I bore silent witness to the mockery he made of me. I cannot imagine the suffering they have experienced below. The release they must yearn for.
Can you sense the hope, Matriarch?
I do. If we succeed, we will have a new chance to forge the unified society we strove for on Shakuras.
We will preserve the traditions of the Nerazim. They will not be forgotten.
In time, they may be. I fear losing our old ways, Artanis. But as we've worked with the Tal'Darim and the Purifiers, I now see that it is inevitable. Traditions must change as we do. A day may come when we leave behind the Shadow Walk, just as you have abandoned the Kala and the caste system.
That is the price we must pay, to become truly one people.
So I have come to believe.
You have surprised my people, Hierarch. They knew little of the bravery of the Templar. Some are even impressed by it.
They have fought nobly, Alarak. I am honored that they stand with me.
They admire your conviction and brutality.
And if we are victorious this day, will they continue to stand with me?
If I will it. But now is not the time to muse upon future things. Not when my vengeance awaits.
The keystone is ready, Hierarch. We await your command.
Karax, open a channel to our entire fleet. I will address the Templar.
Let me check everything real quick. All I really need are destroyers, and that's that.
My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now, and those corrupted on the surface below. Our kind once stood as stewards of a galaxy full of promise. In our pride and division, we failed that sacred charge and failed to ruin. The Kala, designed to bring unity, ultimately only aided those divisions. Its hope was a lie. Today, that lie must come to its end. And with it, our prejudice and arrogance must become a thing of the past. For we now fight in the belief that our kind has not seen its end. That we Protoss can stand bound by a belief in unity. And that we Protoss will forge a great and mighty new civilization. Trust each other in the fight ahead. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright that we will be known throughout eternity.
Yeah! I'm sorry, I had to. Alright.
The keystone is in place, Hierarch. It will require time to charge to its full power.
The Nerazim stand ready, Artanis. We will hold the northern entrance to the temple.
The Purifiers and I will secure the southern approach.
And I lay claim to the primary battle line. Amon shall know my wrath firsthand.
My forces will ensure the keystone's safety and provide for our defense. We will reinforce your warriors as we are able.
Hierarch, the Zerg surround us. But what of the Golden Armada? Disabling the Psi Matrix delayed their return, but...
Amon will bring the full might of the Great Fleet to bear against us. Of that, there is no doubt. But we shall not break. We are the Daylon, united as never before. Entaro Adun, Entaro Tassadar, Entaro Zeratul.
Artanis, your executors will not be able to hold the temple entrances indefinitely. Be ready to assist them at a moment's notice.
And I'm really hoping I could get my destroyer army as soon as possible.
The enemy approaches. Nerazim, ready your warp blades. We shall hold the line.
Oh, they mind controlled the Mutalisk. That's right.
Amon intends to lay siege from all directions. Step forth, Dark One, and face Alarak, High Lord of the Tal'Darim.
You're lucky I'm here.
Phoenix.
Really appreciate that, thanks.
Zerg detected approaching the southern entrance. Amon is probing our defenses, searching for weakness. Show him none.
I was wondering, where are the purifiers at?
We meet the enemy in battle.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to remind me.
The fallen still serve.
Can I get, my army to Varus soon? That's the remaining probes I could build?
Amon is using the Armada's most powerful ships against the Keystone. As painful as it will be, we have no choice but to destroy them.
Yeah. I can see that.
Base is under attack.
You claim to save your people, yet here you stand, a witcher. Only desolation awaits.
That'll help a lot. At least Navi is not as bad as that fairy gal from Genshin Impact. Oh god, I can't. If only there was a option to turn off. Oh yeah, Paimon, that's her name. Oh man, I kind of wish there was an option to turn her voice off. Like what you could do with Bubsy and Bubsy 3D. Oh, I better take him out. And yes, I said that about Paimon. Still to each their own, I suppose.
Artanis, the Golden Armada has begun attacking the Spear of Adun. I'll try to support your forces, but we're taking heavy damage.
This vessel serves as a beacon for your hope. Your faith is misplaced.
Right.
The enemy is sending a torrent of forces down the central path. The Tal'Darim will need reinforcements.
I'm coming. Time to build. Got time to build a surplus of Stargates.
For the keystone. They must be repelled.
What are you all doing all the way there?
As the shadow will.
Yeah, I know, Necromancer. Right.
Engaging foe.
Your allies' base is besieged.
So be it. Our triumph is at hand.
Our pylon is under attack.
The Death Fleet is...
Your allies' base is besieged. You have not enough.
weak.
Powerless. Submit.
The Spear of Adun has taken a direct hit. The fabrication matrix is unresponsive. Reinforcements can no longer be called down.
Shall come. I fight on.
Your allies' base is besieged.
Boldly, as the shadow wills.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let my ground army sacrifice themselves as bad as as this idea is, but I really want to get these guys going.
You have not enough minerals.
I am the We meet the enemy in battle. Your will. Understood. Engaging foe.
You have not enough minerals.
We meet the enemy. The Death Fleet descends. Karaz Arak Shizul. Understood. Seek and destroy.
Warriors, a enemies will be upon us shortly. Stand firm, and we shall resist them. You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, the reason why I did that was to, get some more supplies, so there's that. I mean, it's not a good idea, but it does the job.
Only destruction awaits our foe.
You have not enough minerals.
The Death Fleet descends.
Help them out here.
Base is under attack.
Only destruction awaits our foe.
Base is under attack.
The Death Fleet.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, I know, you don't have to remind me. I'm coming.
Give me purpose. Not long now.
Base is under attack.
Only destruction awaits our foes.
You have not enough minerals.
The Death Fleet descends. Not long now. Ash and cinder.
Oh, Alarak barely survived that.
Seek and destroy.
It's coming in.
Recanderok.
You have not enough minerals.
The Death Fleet descends.
Yeah.
Understood.
And I'll give him an advantage. Alright, Borzun, I gotta help out. There he goes.
The Death Fleet descends.
The assault cluster is failing. Orbital bombardment systems are offline.
The Keystone's energy matrix has reached the halfway point. We must hold on.
Extermination shall come.
Detecting multiple enemies on approach. They're attacking 2 entrances at once.
I am the Ember of Eternity.
Purify the unworthy. Nice.
Bloodshards aligning. Extermination shall come. Only destruction awaits our foes. Your will.
They got it taken care of. Oh, looks like a new wave is coming. Help out Vorzoon over here.
Shall come. Ash and cinder.
I'm hoping someone has like a GIF of the Destroyer portrait, because I don't know, because I would love to use that as like a profile picture. That's one thing for certain.
Not long now.
Hierarch, I am detecting a much larger force from the Golden Armada inbound on the Keystone. Be prepared.
Extermination shall come. Your will imposed. Blood shards aligning. Seek and destroy. Extermination shall come. Not long now.
Leo.
Your will imposed.
So I'm right there. I'm gonna bring my fleet to Karax. Help out the purifiers right here. I know there's one thing I'm like in the epilogue. I know I'm gonna have to use a mix of Vikings and Banshees in the epilogue of this playthrough. One thing for certain.
Not long now. Extermination shall come.
I'm coming, Vorzoon. Clear the fleet for you.
Make this universe as it should have been. Perfect. Extermination shall come. Your will imposed. Recanderok.
Here comes a way for her. Oh man, a part of me is like hoping as much as I want to do Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow, I'm tempted to do the tradition, like whenever I finish like each campaign for StarCraft, I play like World of Warcraft after. Maybe I'll do Into the Void tomorrow and then Final Fantasy 14. I know some of my friends are there around the time I'm done.
Blood shards aligning.
Oh, we can do that instead. So like Into the Void first and then Final Fantasy 14 after. How do you guys like that instead? I realize it's almost 9.
Defensive lattice is offline. Dimensional recall systems failing.
That, and I don't want to get too stressed out, like overtime with the second mission in that epilogue as well.
Base is under attack.
Wow, what? Would that? Oh, they're good. They're good. Never mind. I was gonna say that was quite a diversion right there. That's the right word. Yeah, that, and I know there's some scenes I'm gonna have to censor out with Kerrigan at the near end, cause, you know, YouTube policy.
Enemies are swarming against all 3 entrances. Resist them, brothers.
Understood. Not long now.
How about take them out on all sides. Well, I've realized it's almost 9 o'clock. And I've been streaming since like around 5. Now to help the Tal'Darim. Yeah, obviously.
The primary entrance has been breached. The Tal'Darim have been overrun. Reinforce their position immediately.
It's 8:35 over here. But yeah, would anyone else be alright with the idea? I'll do Into the Void tomorrow. And then I'll start Final Fantasy XIV stream after.
A shining symbol of arrogance. Let your pride be your downfall.
I think I'm just gonna defend the Tal'Darim since they almost got destroyed.
Seek and destroy.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the fleet.
Seek and destroy. Extermination shall come. Extermination shall come. Seek and destroy. Blood shards aligning. Break up the rock. Blood shards aligning. Extermination shall come. Understood. Not
Oh,
long
I see. Another wave for the Tal'Darim. I'm gonna have to defend them.
and destroy. Recamberok. Understood. Not long now. Blood shards aligning. Exterminate your foes.
Yeah, we're coming.
ships are diving headlong into the Spear of Adun. The core is going critical. Hierarch, we can no longer support you.
You have done enough, Rohana. The Keystone is approaching full power. Evade them as long as you can.
Long now. Blood shards alive. Seek and destroy. Extermination shall come. Your will be imposed. Their blood is on your hands, Arcanus.
False savior.
Your defiance means their death.
Hierarch, I see an unending tide of Protoss signatures. He's sending every last one of the possessed Templar against the Keystone. We will hold Karax. We must.
Speak your command. Your will impose. The Death Fleet descends. Only destruction awaits our foes. Understood. Unleash the consuming flame. Blood shards alive.
Ah, I see.
The Keystone is approaching maximum energy output. Victory is nearly upon us. Do not lose hope, brothers.
The Death Fleet descends. Your allies' base is besieged. Seek and destroy. Blood shards alive. Base is under attack. Your allies' base is besieged.
7.
Our pylon is under attack. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack. Your allies' base is besieged.
By this point, I need to defend the Keystone.
Seek and destroy. Your allies' base is besieged. Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack.
Our defenses have been breached, and our nexus is under attack. Where is your promised aid, Hierarch? I have no intention to die for this cause, Arcanus. If you cannot protect me, I shall not aid you.
Come on, come on.
Your allies' base is besieged. Your allies' base is besieged.
Yes.
Energy matrix charged. The Keystone is ready, Hierarch. Warriors, pull back to the Keystone. Let them come to us. Selendis. Hear me. Selendis. Templar. Rid yourselves of Amon. Sever your nerve cords.
We are one in the color.
Without the color, what will we become?
Free. Believe.
Taro Artanis!
Alright, good luck. Yeah, that concludes the main part.
The Dark One has been banished back into the void. For now, we are free. All of this because of you. I will bring our great dream of a unified Protoss to bear. We will gather the survivors, rebuild our cities. We will reject our old divisions and forge a new society. Together, we will shape our destiny amongst the stars.
Oh yeah, the credit scene. Oh.
How can this be? Hierarch, we are receiving an unauthorized transmission. It is from
Ulnar. It is Kerrigan.
Yeah, on second thought, I might do this tomorrow. Cause that one just got a bit overwhelming. I'd hate to imagine doing this like the Terran one during the around 10 or over 10 or something. That concludes the main part. I'll do Into the Void tomorrow, along with episode 3, but with Decino.wad for Doom 1993. So if I finish this early, I'll do the Final Fantasy 14 stream, I promise. Hopefully. Oh man, I'm so glad I got through that one. Yeah, they did, thank God. Plus, like I said, I need to memorize some of the scenes where, Kerrigan's, rear is shown. I don't know, because I'm usually worried about what YouTube would do if they see something like that, so there's that too. I gotta find my handy-dandy please stand by censor bar for that. By please stand by, I mean Fallout 3. Please stand by logo. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.